Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. So today we have Nissan Kicks Turbo. So before moving on to the next one, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do consider subscribing. This car comes with the courtesy of Honestly Nissan, which is here in Mysore. So if anyone's if you're looking to buy a new Nissan vehicle, or if you want to check out the new Nissan Magnite, please do go visit them. I have left a link in the description for their address and contact number. You can contact them from there. So now let's check out the prices and the variants of the Nissan Kicks. So you have three main variants, which is 1.5 liter non-turbo and 1.3 liter turbo and 1.3 liter CVT. So the ex-showroom price and the on-road price of all three variants have been flashing on the screen. Please do take it down or take a screenshot for the future reference. So now let's straight away open the bonnet of the car. So this is the 1.3 liter turbo-petrol engine, which produces around 156 bhp and 254 Nm of torque. And also what's crazy is, so this is the same exact engine you find in the Renault Duster. And also what's even more crazy is, this is the same exact engine you find in the Mercedes-Benz A200 limousine. So if you buy the Nissan Kicks 1.3 liter turbo, you're gonna get the Mercedes-Benz engine. That's really amazing. So while the Kicks is in the most other countries around the world, it is based on the same platform as the Nissan Micra. This one inherits the Duster tough DNA, and it is based on the updated version of the MO platform that is also underpins the Renault Capture. However, like the Duster, the Nissan Kicks has a proper SUV stance with all its tall upright cabin, a flat bonnet and a tough body cladding, all of which gives a beefy macho appearance. And what also has helped is that a lot of design work and the final detailing has been carried out in India. So it has got a 17-inch alloy wheels which are wrapped up in 215/60 R17. So usually in crossovers you get 16-inch alloy wheels, but this has 17-inch, which is really good. However, like the Duster, the Nissan Kicks has a proper SUV stance, like I said, and it also has 210 mm of ground clearance, which is amazing for off-roading. So moving on to the side and back, designers have managed to blend the edgy detailing and a robust architecture quite nicely. Design elements like the sleek projected headlamps, that flat signature V-shaped grille, and the sharp cuts on the flanks, the boomerang-shaped tail lamps, and like I said, the 17-inch alloy wheels, and also the roof rails, everything works well, and so do the blacked out pillars. So in terms of size, Nissan Kicks is larger than the Creta in every dimension. It also has 55 mm longer and 32 mm taller than the Capture. So to open the boot, all you have to do is just press the button and the boot opens up. So it has massive 400 liters of boot space, and the material they have used inside the boot as well, it is very top class, and you have got separate space. If you want to hide something, you can open it up and hide it over there. So talking about the spare wheel, it has been placed under the the boot like a real SUV. So it may be hard to get it down, but it saves a lot of space in the boot. So now let's get inside the Nissan Kicks. So you do have the request sensor even for the passenger side, which is really good. So Nissan seems to have gone the distance to lift the appeal of the interiors. And also the saving grace here is, however, the door pockets are really large in size, and they can easily hold 1 liter bottles. So the chocolate brown leather cladding on the dash gets white contrast stitching. The door pads are actually beautifully finished. There are a lot of brushed silver accents, and you can even see in the quittling on the leather seats the 10-day premium touch, which really gets your attention. And you do have large and deep glove box, so it can fit in a lot of things, and it is illuminated as well as it is cooled. So if you want to keep some of the drinks inside, it will be cooled. So now let's get inside the driver's side of the vehicle. So the door design is quite similar to the other side. It has the same two-tone design, and you do have the separate button to to control your power windows just like every other vehicle. So you do have the auto folding ORVMs, which works absolutely well, and also these mirrors they are huge enough. And if you move on to the top end trims, you do have the height adjustable seat for the driver side. So moving on to the right side, bottom of the driver seat, you do have a lot of switches over there. One is for to control the headlight leveling and for the brightness of the MID, and you do have a separate button for to turn on and off the cruise control. And also what I found attractive is the butterfly type meters that flank the digital speedometer, and there's the steering that nicely built as well, and the fuel gauge is it looks usually large as well. So what really gets your attention is, however, the new 8.0-inch floating touchscreen that not only looks but it is smooth and slick. It is very responsive, and it responds to the touch as quick as it can, and it also has a lot of very amazing features. It does have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and also one of the most important feature what I thought was really useful is 360-degree camera. So the pixels and however it could have been better, but it's good, for the price point what they have given. So below the infotainment system, you have got two buttons. One is to unlock and lock your doors, and you have got the button for hazard lighting. So moving on to the air conditioning unit, it does have the automatic climate control, and I found it really very simple. It doesn't have any kind of complications at all. So usually in other cars you have the mode button where you have to go through, but it does have the separate button for everything, which kind of makes very easy to use this. And in the bottom you can find 12-volt charger, a USB slot to charge your phones, and also engine start and stop button, which has been placed in a really good way. And moving on to the gearbox option, you have got two gearbox options, which is this 6-speed manual and a CVT automatic. And in the center you have a leather wrapped manual handbrake. So in the center you do have the armrest with the storage space. The storage space is not that big, but it is also wrapped up in leather. So what's special in this car is you do have the vanity mirrors even for the driver side. Most of the car manufacturer doesn't offer the vanity mirrors for the driver side, but this car has it. And in the center you have really bright dome lights. Those are so bright. So moving on to the other side of the vanity mirrors, you do have the mirror even for the passenger side. So and you do have the Bluetooth mic in the center. So the door design of back door is quite similar to the front. So getting into the rear seat is quite easy thanks to the door that open really wide. There's a reasonable amount of space in the back, and while the dark interiors make it look smaller than it is, there's plenty of headroom and adequate knee room and also adequate leg room. And what is also nice is that even a third passenger wouldn't feel unwelcome here thanks to the adequate seat width. And in the center you do have the air conditioning unit, which is really very nice, and you do have the door pockets for the passenger side, and also it has almost flat floor. And also one of the most nice touch is that dual operable panel shelf that can be opened from inside and to access the large 400-liter boot. So now let's get behind the wheel and see how the Nissan Kicks drives. So driving the Nissan Kicks turbo-petrol, I'm gonna get straight away to the point is, so the new turbo-petrol with 156 bhp definitely promises to be the most fun to drive version of Nissan Kicks SUV. And also I guess this is the most powerful car in this segment. So if you want to compare it with the Creta or with the Seltos or with the S-Cross, so they don't have the power this car has. So talking about the figures, it has 156 bhp and 254 Nm of torque. So this much of torque and power in this mighty 1.3-liter turbo-petrol engine is not at all a small thing. So like I said, this engine has been developed by Renault and Daimler, and this engine is also used by Renault Duster, Mercedes-Benz A200 limousine, which was released like a week ago. And also this engine has been developed to replace the punchy diesels where it has 254 Nm of torque. Like I said, the Kicks turbo pulls extremely well because of the torque it has inside, and also the turbo it spools up and it pulls extremely well. And also when I finally get a gap in traffic, I'm gonna be shooting star. And also there's a strong tug even on the light throttle. The car is often straining at leash, and better still, whatever speed, it seems to have plenty of ohm in reserve. The floodgates only really open when the engine gets into its the mid-range though. And to get the turbo blowing, all you have to do is put your feet down, floor it, and the surge is so strong the Kicks just shoots forward. This is particularly fun when you fly past cars that otherwise take some planning to pass. And also what feels nicer is that its still responses are pretty instantaneous. And also the engine pulls past 6000 rpm, and here too staying on the gas feels so great as Kicks turbo pulls forward smartly. However, the ramp up in the performance flattens as the engine gets closer to the 6000 to 6500 rpms. Unlike the VW Polo's 1.0 TSI or Kia's 1.4-liter TGDI, this engine is more of a slugger with the most of work done in mid-range. I wish the top was a bit stronger though. Running this 156 bhp engine to the red line is midly disappointing. And also one more question what we get is, how quick is it? So I tested the 0 to 100 acceleration, which I'm gonna put the clipping in the next thing. It really impressed me because the car of this size, the definitely has impressed me, and it weighs over 1.2 tons. and it did a great job actually. And also there is other CVT gearbox on offer as well. So I guess even in the CVT it would have been done better than the manual. So now let's do 0 to 100 acceleration. Let's see how fast the car goes from 0 to 100. Thank you so much for watching. Please do like, share, and please don't forget to subscribe.